I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that, and I'm excited about it. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your Tuesday evening. If you're in the East Coast of the US, or your Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, if you are in New Zealand. I know I've got some New Zealand folks that have joined me. So I just want to say thank you for, thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping in. And I'm really excited to share some of this information with you. So before we begin, I do want you to just kind of tell me, where you are, where you're coming from, and what you're hoping to get out of this webinar. Like, why did you join? What about the ad that you saw, or what your friends or your family actually might have shared on your Facebook feed? Just kind of curious, what you're looking to get out of this. And then I want to ask you, how would it feel for you if you could run your entire business from the comfort of your own home in your pajamas, turning leads into paying clients by the masses? How would that look to you? How would that make you feel? All right, so you're saying awesome, amazing. That's the look I'm going for. That's hilarious. I love it. Okay, so exactly, right? So, that's exactly what we're looking to do. I mean, that's kind of, that would be the dream, right? Yeah. So that's kind of, that's the point here. That's what I'm trying to share with you. So what would it look like to you? What if you were able to do all of this without asking your friends and family for help? If you could just do this uniquely on your own, organically on your own, it'd be pretty amazing, right? So that's why I'm here. That's why I want to share this with you, because it can be done and you can do it, and you don't have to pay a ton of money out of pocket to do it either. So I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, okay? So a little bit about me. I am a United States Navy veteran. I am a wife and a mother of two. And so I got out of the Navy in August of 2000. And I met my husband many years later. In fact, it's been about 7.5 years now that I met my husband. And we started dating. And we met and started dating when we were both kind of like at rock bottom in our lives, as far as, financially. I had been laid off from my one of the best paying mortgage jobs I had. I was, making really good money. I was a mortgage underwriter for a huge company, and I got laid off back in October of 2007. Year and a half. For 7 months after I got laid off, I had no job, nothing. So I depleted all of my finances. I depleted all of my savings. It was horrible. It was a very, very tough time in my life. And when I met my husband, I actually had been working as an administrative assistant, making $14 an hour for a multi-million-dollar law firm. He had just, the company that he was working for had closed down, and he was making great money too. So they had closed down. So he had to go back to slinging drinks behind a bar. He became a bartender. And I was, again, just working for a law firm, making $14 an hour. I had moved back into my parents' house. I actually had a townhouse that I had to rent out, and I was very quickly, losing it. And I actually, we got engaged. After actually 364 days later, he proposed to me. But we moved in together 4 months after dating. When we first started dating, we moved in together, and when I tell you we didn't have a pot to piss in, it was horrible. So, we know what it's like. My husband and I know what it's like to, literally pinch pennies and eat ramen noodles and macaroni and cheese for months at a time. It's hard. It's really hard. And then he proposed to me, and between the two of us, we saved our own money For a year, we saved a lot of money. I mean, we had nothing and we still managed to save money. So it's amazing what happens when, and what you can do, right? So we managed to make it happen. And, I finally got a job back in the mortgage industry, and he got a job working for a travel company. And, we got married, and a year and a half later, I got pregnant with my daughter. And, we were doing okay for ourselves. We both had corporate jobs again, we're feeling good. But for me, the corporate job, it wasn't where my passion was. So, I was always dabbling in other things. I always wanted to find something else that I could do to improve my life for my children, because nothing is more motivating to me than desperation and motherhood. Becoming a parent, having a child. I mean, that's a game changer for anyone, right? So, so I did. I started really looking into different ways that I could, earn an extra income. And shortly before I had my daughter, I was introduced to an MLM opportunity with as a health and fitness coach. And I, started drinking the shakes, and I really loved them. And I decided that, I wanted to pursue that. So, so that's what I did. I pursued doing that. And, it was good. It was good. But, this was me. This is what I looked like pursuing that and working it. I mean, every post that I did, post after post of what I did, was a screenshot of myself, saying, hey, don't be that guy that, says you're going to go to the gym, but then doesn't go to the gym. I did my food post pics, and don't get me wrong. I still really enjoy posting pictures of my food. I do it on Instagram regularly, and I do get a lot of likes on that. And then a picture of me with my shake, and a picture of the actual product, and here's the thing. I mean, it's all good and fine, but those pictures, those posts, I didn't get a single client from those. Like, none of that ever worked for me. And I would just be beating my head against the wall going, this is what my upline's telling me to do. This is what they keep saying. They keep saying, share my story and show everybody, that I'm happy when I'm drinking my shake and it makes me feel good. And, that's all good and fine, but I wasn't building a list from that. People were scrolling right by it. And it wasn't until about 6 months ago that I realized why people were scrolling right by it. Because the truth of the matter is, if there are other people out there every single day, business owners every single day, that are pumping in hundreds of thousands of dollars on Facebook ad campaigns, and they're posting video, and they're posting their campaigns. And what happens is, the more those people do that, the more campaigners pay Facebook for to publish and advertise their business. For every person that likes that page or clicks on that page, clicks on that ad, you are losing business from those prospective eyeballs, because now Facebook knows that those are the people that these business owners are targeting, and they're going to clog up those people's news feeds with those ads. That's how it works. So the bottom line is this: we have to understand that if we're in this industry of direct sales, if we're marketing ourselves on Facebook, there are over 1 billion people on Facebook now, okay, worldwide. Over 1 billion people, okay? If we are marketing our businesses on Facebook, if we are marketing at anything online, and we are not plugging into Facebook and using tools to get that traffic to our business, is now big time. So we have to be more proactive than just simply posting pictures of ourselves drinking a shake or a picture of our plate and expecting people to click on that and chase after us to learn more about our product and find out why we love our product so much. Okay. So, I mean, that's the point of this. This was me. And so frustrated and fed up that this wasn't working that I kind of went into a learning mode. So I made it my life's purpose to research this information and find out, why isn't this working? Okay. So the two biggest struggles for me were always finding enough people to talk about my business and products, and finding enough time in the day to find more people when life got busy. Because I'm a wife. I've got 2 small kids in 2 years. It's the struggle's real. I totally get it. I totally understand why that is, a hard thing for people to be able to do. You can only ask your friends and family so many times before they start looking at you like, if you ask me one more time if I want to buy that shake, then I don't want to talk to you anymore. I mean, literally, I was an annoying used car salesman. And that's a horrible, horrible way to go through trying to entice someone to work with you and, help them with whatever you want to help them with, whether it's a fitness program, holistic health, being a life coach, a business coach. If you want to help people, chasing after them isn't going to get them to want to work with you. Okay. You have to learn how to advertise yourself so that they want to come to you. Okay. So here's what you're going to learn tonight. Okay. You're going to learn how to quickly relate to your audience's emotions to get them to buy on the spot by the masses, even if you don't have a list. Okay. You're going to learn how to drive traffic to your website organically. Okay. How amazing does that sound? Just thinking about that for a second. Okay. You're going to learn how to sound like an expert in your field or niche, even if you aren't an expert. And you're also going to learn how to make your lack of results an asset for you. So, is this for you? Automate your marketing and maximize your profits at the same time, then yes, this is for you. If you're worried about selling because you keep seeing everyone else doing it and they're doing it the wrong way, then this is for you, because I'm going to show you this really cool way that you can sell more without seeming like you're selling. Okay? It really boils down to it's the story you share. It's a story that you tell and not the product that you sell. People relate to your story. They couldn't really care less about your product until you share who you are and why you are presenting this product. Okay. So, does this sound good? All right. Okay. I see a lot of yeses. Yes, this sounds good. This is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, good. So, let's see. So, what it's not and who it's not for. So this is not a pitch to get you to promote a business opportunity or system I am a part of. Okay. I'm not trying to ploy you here to be a part of my team or, buy into another product. Okay. This is about me sharing what's working for me and how it can help you. Okay. And this is literally a training. Okay. It is not to push a button and do nothing. Like, you got to work. This is, any direct sales, you're going to, if you haven't figured it out already, it is a lot of work. You put in a lot of work up front so that you don't have to do as much work later. Okay. You can literally put it on idle. Okay. It's also not about cookie cutting marketing. It's just not. Okay. You can't just, copy other people and do what they do and think that things are going to work. You can't do that. You really can't. And here's why. So multi-level marketing, if you're in an MLM and let's say, for instance, you started a few months ago or whatever. Okay. If you've been in longer, then just imagine that, you're go back in time and say, I'm still new to this. One of the first things that they tell you to do, your upline, at least for me. Okay. But I'm going to figure that this is pretty much across the board because it's whatever I hear from other people. Your upline tells you, hey, you really need to follow this leader. You really need to follow so-and-so. You got to follow Jane Doe. You got to follow John Doe. These people they're the top earners in the company. You got to follow, these people. Go to their page and follow them and follow them and follow them. And what happens? Now you're following them, right? And you're seeing their stuff in your timeline and you're seeing that they are having massive, massive success with their businesses, right? So now you are doing the same things that they're doing in their business. Here's why that doesn't work. Here's why that's the absolute opposite of what you should be doing, okay? What they're doing is working for them for a long time. It's working for them because it's what they are doing. So people are following them. People are connecting with them and relating to them for what they are doing. So if you come along and you start doing the same things that those people are doing, then even if people don't say it out loud, even if they don't realize they're thinking it, they're looking at you as a copycat version of Jane and John Doe. Seeing you and going, well, okay, so Becky is doing this, but Jane and John Doe have already done that. And I've already related to them and what they're doing. So she's a wannabe. She's a copycat. So I'm not going to follow her because I'm already following Jane and Joe and they're, Jane and John, and they're doing awesome. Work with, and they're already successful doing what they're doing. So it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. It's a very hard pill to swallow, but it's very, very true. And that means you have to work that much harder to be relatable on your own, in your own way. Okay. So you really need to think about that and swallow that pill and realize that you need to go back into your friends list and all those big leaders that you've been following, unfollow all of them with the exception of like maybe one or two. And take those one or two people and just kind of pull from their ideas, pull from what they're doing and filter it down and then make it your own thing. Okay? Don't let your team clog up your newsfeed because also it's going to cause you to resent your business. You're going to end up resenting your business. I assure you this will happen because it's exactly what happened to me. I started to resent my business. And then once I started unfollowing people, that's when I realized that I didn't want to do that piece anymore. That's when I realized that I wanted to tap into doing more of a business coaching thing. I didn't want to just do health and fitness because I honestly felt like it was becoming a saturated niche, but more so for me, and I'm just being honest, but more so for me, I realized that I was learning so much about social media marketing. I was learning so much about how to get yourself out there that I was giving advice to other lady entrepreneurs anyway. I had a ton of friends that were in different MLMs, for all sorts of different things. Avon, Mary Kay, Plexus, Unique, all of it. And I was giving them free advice and telling them, hey, this app works for, editing your pictures and making sure you get really cool, fun graphics on it. Or, make sure you're making a YouTube video and, this is what you should be putting in your description. I mean, these are the things that I was telling them and they started doing it. And they started seeing some results in their business. And I'm going, well, this is what I want to do. I want to help more lady entrepreneurs. Now, the final tack here, okay, results vary. They're going to vary. So if you're watching, if you're listening to this and you're paying attention, your results are going to vary because most people do nothing and make nothing. Okay. Most people are just going to keep kicking tires and sitting on their business, and they'll start with module 1 and go, oh yeah, I just don't know if I have time for that. And they won't do it. They won't do it. Okay. So if you want to play, you got to pay. That's the bottom line. Okay. You have to put the work in. So you have to have people to talk to about your product, services, or opportunity, right? You have to. I'm talking about it. If you're not talking about it, if you're not getting yourself out there, then how do people know what you have? If you're just sitting there, twiddling your thumbs all day, then people don't know about your product. Okay. Steps. These are the 4 steps, the 4 ways to boost your online sales. Okay. The first one is blogging. Blogging can bring you massive, it can allow you to provide massive value for your business. Okay. There's also guest posting, which is amazing to help you sound like an expert in your niche. Of course, YouTube videos. If you're not doing YouTube videos or you're scared to, we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, hosting your own webinar. Webinars are the most effective way to convert prospects into paying clients. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about. So here we go. We're going to dive right into this, okay? Like a boss. Okay. So listen, I get it. I totally get it that some of you may already be doing this, okay? Some of you might already be bloggers, but I need you to understand that not all blogs are created the same. Okay. There are a ton of pro bloggers who talk about things in random blogs that have nothing to do with their businesses because they want to use some keywords to rank high and get traffic to their sites. This is true for many of the really big bloggers that I follow regularly. Now, my blog, actually, I just started doing my blog probably about a year ago. I started blogging, and I started blogging on my health and fitness site. And I honestly wasn't even that consistent about it. I mean, now I feel like if you're not blogging at least once a week, then you're doing an injustice to your business. Okay. And some of you might not even be creative writers, and that doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter. Okay. It gives you a huge opportunity to share the products that you're working with and why you're working with them. But the biggest thing that blogging does for you is get you your SEO, search engine optimization. So when you blog and you use specific keywords, which I'm going to kind of show you about that, you use specific keywords in your blogging, then you title your blog and what your blog is about, it helps you to rank on Google. So when somebody's doing a search about the best acne cream, and they find, that there's, you've got a blog out there that says, best acne cream to use, of acne, and they see either your blog or your YouTube video out there, they're going to click on your blog, or your video, but we're going to talk about your blog right now, but they're going to click on the link for your blog and they're going to read your blog. A way for you to get traffic to your site. Okay. So this is also a great way to plug any affiliate marketing links to earn some extra passive income. So I included a photo in here so you can see this. So you see the 2 words that I have, okay? They're actually, those 2 words are actually in red lettering. So what happens is, when you are in your blog, whether I use WordPress, so when I'm in WordPress, there's actually a way when you're typing up your blog, you highlight the word that you're using, okay? And you can put a link into it. You can actually, this is how you do it. If you already know this, then this is kind of a beginner level thing, but this is, I'm talking about this because not a lot of people understand how to do this and how blogs can really help you ramp up your business. So you highlight the word or keywords that you want to put a link to. So now when people are reading this and they're like, oh, this is why I love my Shakeology, they click on Shakeology and now they are going to the direct link to purchase that bag of Shakeology from me. Okay, so now I make a commission off of that. The same is true for, the word. I mean, you could literally do it for any word you want to. It could be pancakes, and they could have a direct over here. I've got pancakes. It could be pancakes, and I could give them a direct link to buy a box of Aunt Jemima from my Amazon affiliate link. So now, not only am I blogging about my business, but now I'm earning extra income from my affiliate business. Okay. So if you're not quite an affiliate yet, becoming an affiliate marketer is so easy, and you could literally do it for pretty much anything you want to, but just give you an idea. Okay. If you are somebody who, say you're a unique presenter, and I like to go to makeup a lot. I like to talk about makeup and skin creams a lot because I feel like it's just a huge, massive industry. So is health and fitness by all means, but we'll go to unique first. Say you're a unique presenter and you do makeup tutorials on your YouTube channel, right? Or you like to talk about your favorite, you want to write a blog about the eyeliner that you're using to make the best cat eyes ever. You're blogging about it. The mirror that you use lights up, and it's just a killer mirror. It's like a super awesome mirror that you got off of Amazon. So now you can plug your mirror, the word mirror, highlight that, and put your Amazon link to mirror. So now if people are reading your blog and learning about your mirror or about your cat eyes, you could also post a picture of that mirror, right? But they see that and they're like, oh, that mirror looks awesome. I need something like that. So now they're going to go to with Amazon or whatever company that you bought the mirror from. Okay. And they're going to buy that mirror. Now you're going to make a commission off of that. Okay. So it really works. I mean, you could literally plug it into any piece of your business that you want. All right. So, and I'm saying that because most makeup companies don't necessarily sell a great big mirror that lights up. Maybe Unique does. I don't know. But I'm just giving you an idea of what you can do. Okay. So moving right along. All right, so now we're going to talk about guest posting. So guest posting is another fantastic way to drive traffic to you and get more people, more eyeballs on your business, okay? So it helps you sound like an expert in your niche, and this is how. So you're a health expert, okay? Or you're a health and fitness coach or a clean eating coach, okay? If you go into Google and you type in clean eating and in quotations you write for us, you will see what I have on this page. Okay, you're going to see a whole probably 10 pages worth of links that say right for us. You got right for us, the healthy aisle, right for us, naturally savvy, writers wanted, right for timetocleanse.com. So what happens is you click on one of those links and you go and find out what you have to do in order to guest blog for them. Okay. People do this every day. Like some of the best bloggers, they get seen in their guest blogs posted on the Huffington Post and get huge exposure to their business, huge exposure. Okay. So you absolutely want to go to a website that, has a pretty big following. And this is how you can find out. First of all, you click on the website, scroll through it, get an idea of what it's about, make sure it's somebody that you would be interested in writing for, okay? And then look on their page for their Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest widget, okay? You primarily go for their Facebook widget and click on their Facebook, and it'll take you to their Facebook group. Now, within that group, one second you go there, you can see how many followers they have, okay? If their Facebook following is like 200,000 people, then you absolutely want to go back to their website and either click on the thing that says "Write for Us" and just start blogging away, or email the person that their contact person, and follow their steps to submit a blog post to them. Some of these sites require you to include a bio about you, a photo of yourself. And let me tell you something. If you give them your bio, you give them a photo, and you get them a really good blog. And by the way, your blog can absolutely include affiliate link stuff too. You can do whatever you want. But if it's a good piece and it's something that they're like, you know what, this is awesome. You know, this is great for our feed. I think our followers will really like that. Then they will post you on their site and they will put you their Facebook group. So now guess what? You have over 200,000 people just from that group alone of followers that are potentially going to have eyeballs on you, on your guest post, on your blog. And now that's driving traffic to your website. It's making you sound like an expert, because if your blog's good enough and it sounds good and it's good information, again, it could be about anything. It could be about acne cream. It could be about holistic health. It could be about clean eating. It could be about the best way to, do contouring. Who cares? Who cares? Whatever your niche is, this is definitely something that will help you to sound like an expert. Okay. So I'm going to keep moving around. So far, so good. Are you guys liking this? I mean, this is some pretty good stuff. I feel like not enough people know about this. So if you think this is good stuff, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Excellent. Awesome. Loving it. Great. Wow, this is incredible. I had no idea. Okay, awesome. Excellent. This is making me very, very happy. I'm glad that I can be sharing this with you. All right, so moving right along. YouTube videos. Now, some of you might be going, oh God, the idea of being on video scares me, blah, blah, blah. Well, listen, if you are marketing your business on the internet, you're going to have to get over the fact that video scares you. There are a ton of podcasts out there for people who are introverts. There are, some really great personal development books and all sorts. I mean, there's YouTube, there's business coaches out there that can walk you through this as far as YouTube goes. Now, the best thing I can tell you is this. The easiest advice that I can give you is this. If there are 15-year-old teenage kids out there that are killing it with their YouTube channels, then listen, you should be absolutely saying to yourself, if these 15-year-old kids can be doing this, then I need to be doing this too. Okay. Those 15-year-old kids don't have kids depending on them to earn an extra income. Okay. You do. I do. So if you are a parent, if you're a mother, a father, a brother, or sister, if you have somebody who depends on you, I feel like it is our responsibility. I feel like it's my responsibility as a mother that, I feel like I am doing a disservice to my family if I'm not trying to make an additional income, or if I'm not trying to build a business where we are financially completely free. And doing video is a part of that responsibility. It just is. You got to do it. So the cool thing about video, though, especially with YouTube, is you can edit the hell out of it. So one of the apps that I use is called iMovie. It's a free app that you can download on your phone, on your smartphone. And with iMovie, you can literally just take whatever video you upload and you can edit like crazy. I mean, you can cut out blurbs. I mean, so literally what I do is I'll make one long video. I mean, it could be 10 minutes long. This video right here that I have here, this video is a total of 1 minute and 14 seconds. I promise you that I edited that probably by a good 8 minutes worth down to 1 minute and 14 seconds. I made so many mistakes, but by the time I was done editing it with iMovie, it flowed really well. I got my point across. And then, so with iMovie, just a quick tip is with iMovie, you have to download or save your video to your video roll of your phone first. Okay. Then you go to your YouTube app and you upload the video into your YouTube. Okay. So that's something that a little trick that I learned from iMovie. I thought that I could upload it directly to YouTube, but it doesn't let me do that. It has never let me do that. So my little tip to you is that from iMovie, edit it, and then roll it into or save it to your videos, your iPhone or your smartphone, whatever it may be, and then go into your YouTube app and then upload it from there. Okay. So here's a cool thing about YouTube videos, what you can do with YouTube. First of all, videos make you relatable, 100%. Okay. People can read a blog all day long, but when you put yourself out there, they can see your personality, they can listen to your voice, they can follow your hand movement. You're doing a tutorial. You could essentially, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a webinar. I mean, Webinar Jam is, Google Hangouts, whatever. So this is what can help you to really plug into that. Okay. Making yourself relatable. Okay. You can talk about you, and then you could talk about your product and why you love it. Okay. Why you think it can help other people. All right. You can talk about promos, free deals, or offer short tutorials, like I said. But within your YouTube video, always, always, always provide a place to drive traffic off of YouTube and to your site. That is hugely important. So within your video, at the end of your video, you always want to say, hey, if you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. And oh yeah, by the way, if you want to check out more tutorials like this, or if you want to, check out some, more information, I've got a free ebook that I provide. Please visit my website. And that's what I put down here within my description. Feel free to contact me. So I gave them, within my video, I gave them 3 opportunities to basically follow me. Subscribe. Within my video, at the end of my video, I said, please subscribe. And then in my description, I said, feel free to contact me at trish@trishlito.com or visit my website, www.trishlito.com. Okay. And then within my video, I said, hey, make sure you check out my description, go to my website, www.trishlito.com. And if you want to be a part of my free newsletter, I offer an ebook for free for you to download to give you some really fun tips and tricks. Okay. And I do. That's another thing that I do. So, or if you're going to be making YouTube videos, you better be ready on your website. You better have that website ready to rock and roll, and you better have some really good value to offer, a really good freemium. I'm going to talk about that within this slide. So one of the things that I offer in my paid training and my KISS program, I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I call it the KISS program because I like to say you're kissing your stagnant business goodbye, and you're keep it simple, sister. Okay, that's the name of my program. So within my KISS method, I really do simplify your online business process, how you do things. But one of the things I talk about is using Canva, which is it's totally free. You don't use any of their stuff that have $1 on it. But you can use Canva to create an ebook. And your ebook could literally be about anything. It could be an e-cookbook. If you're somebody who's in the health and fitness industry, if you're someone who provides holistic healing, it could be an ebook. Talk about some of the oils that you use and how to create a great essential oil mixture to put into a water purifier to help break up your children's congestion. Okay. That's a tip that's invaluable. Like, people love that kind of stuff, right? You make it 5 to 10 pages long, something that you created for free on Canva, and you provide the PDF to be downloaded on your website for people who subscribe to your email list. I mean, there's nothing to it. So when you provide a freemium like that, first of all, you're building trust with your audience. People are going to you and they're saying, hey, you know what? This is pretty cool. She just, she put together something really nice, and I can use this. And, if they go back to that, even if they take it and they never, they don't attention to your emails, whatever, if they use that tool and they refer back to it, they'd be like, you know what? Make sure that you have your email address or your website on the pages of your ebook, that there's a place for them to contact you. But they might refer to that and go, hey, this is an awesome essential oils blend that, helped my daughter only have a cold for 2 days as opposed to a month. I need to contact this girl and find out what else she can offer, and then they'll go back to your website and go, wow, this is some pretty cool stuff. Next thing you know, you might have an actual paying customer. You might have somebody who wants to join your tribe. You never know. So these are the types of things that you have to really do in order to stick out of the crowd. Because trust me, sister, there are people out there that are doing this every single day. Okay. Every single day. So, stand in front of your iPhone. I make all my videos with my phone. I don't do it with special lighting or special equipment. I do it with my iPhone. Do it with your iPhone, do it with your iPad. There's also some free apps that you can download to put scripts together, and that way your words are just flowing for you as you are talking to the camera. Okay. I know one of them is, bear with me just a second. I had it on the top of my head. I think I wrote it down. One of them is Prompter Express. So that's a free app. Power Prompter Express is a free app that you can use, and it I believe that you can record up to 5 minutes worth. So that's a really fun one that you can use if you've got something that you want to script together and then make the video, and that way it sounds a little bit more professional. Okay, so threw that out there for you. Okay, so that's YouTube videos. Okay, last but not least, hosting webinars. Okay, webinars is the #1 way to convert prospects to paying clients. It just is. It's an ideal for anyone who has a solution to a problem. So people think that, webinars are only designed, like some people think that webinars are only designed for someone who's putting together a slideshow, and that's just not the case. It's just not the case. Okay. It can be, put to you this way. You can get really creative with hosting a webinar. You could host a webinar. Say you're a massage therapist. And the holidays are right around the corner. So you want to increase your, you want to really drive in some more clients, more paying clients for your massage therapy business. Okay. And you have existing clients who are in your email list. So, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I wouldn't expect for a massage therapist to want to have a massive list built up. Okay. So I want to go on a smaller scale just to explain to you and kind of give you an example of how you can do this on a much smaller scale too, if this is how your business is run. So if you're a massage therapist, then you probably have people's email addresses for your existing clients. Say you've got, 100 existing clients. Okay. You can email your clients, send one big massive email to your clients and say, hey, listen, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be offering, promo deals for the holidays. And I want to just do a quick 15-minute webinar, 20-minute webinar. I want to just host like an invitation to come into my massage room. And I want to show you what, these this new certifications that I've gotten, these cool oils that I'm using, and this new hot stone treatment that I'm doing. And you can set up your computer, your laptop, your iPhone, however you want to do it. You can set it up in your massage room, invite people in, and you can show them the different oils that you're using. You can maybe even have, somebody laying down for you. Show them how you align your hot stones, how you maybe you do a special paraffin wax treatment within the massage. You wrap feet. I mean, and people are watching this, and you know what? They're going, "Oh my God, that looks amazing!" And so now you're enticing them to A, join you, or B, when you send out your email, you can say, hey, if you know of anybody else who's really going through a stressful time right now and could use a massage during the holidays, or if you know anybody whose spouse would love a massage during the holidays, then please forward this webinar invitation to them. And now you got, you could have over 100 people that pop into your webinar. And they're in your room with you, and you're just kind of showing them, you're giving them a little taste of what you do as a massage therapist. Okay, so example, because I feel like some people just don't think outside the box with their business about how webinars can really literally pertain to just about any kind of niche. Okay. Another example that I want to give too, very briefly, is for lawyer. If you're an attorney, you got a brand new law firm, maybe you could host a webinar and invite people into your office, show them your office, hold up your certifications and show them, what kind of certifications that you have, and maybe even offer a Q&A session to give them some free advice. We're talking about value again, some free advice on, the type of law that you practice and what you could possibly do to help them out. Okay. So again, it's really any business. It's truly for any type of business. So don't limit yourself, or don't think that you are limited in your business if you don't think that you are limited to not doing a webinar. It's literally for anybody. You can do a slideshow like I am and talk over it. If you're an introvert, maybe you don't want to be seen on camera, bam, now you've got slides. Okay. So it's just a really great way to work that out. And then, like I said, it's the best way to build your list. You can use Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns through Facebook, which now they open it up to doing it through Instagram too. And you can target your ideal audience. Okay. Now, another thing that you can do is you can, again, you could do the slideshow. You could be outdoors. You could be outdoors at like a craft festival. Instead of just doing Facebook Live, you can host a webinar if you're at a craft festival and say, hey, we're outside. This is what we're doing. So because now by hosting the webinar, you're building your list. Okay. So if you do Facebook Live is one of the best ways to promote your webinar. And you can put your link for the webinar registration within that Facebook Live post, right? But Facebook Live alone isn't going to build your list. Okay. Going live on Facebook alone won't build your list. Use Facebook Live to promote your webinar, plug your webinar registration page in there, and now you're building your list because people click on the registration page and now you are building your list. Now you're getting all those email addresses into your email capture, whatever that is, whether it's, a MailChimp or Aweber or whatever system you use to build your email list. Okay. And if you don't have a list, I do recommend MailChimp is awesome. And it's free for up to 2,000 subscribers. So if you don't already have that, definitely you absolutely want to get that. Highly recommend that. And also MailChimp and Aweber are both plugins with your WordPress account that you do with WordPress. I use GoDaddy. I really like GoDaddy a lot. I've actually gotten to be pretty good with navigating through their new page builder. It's a new thing that they're doing, but I've gotten pretty good at building that. So if you get in a situation where you're kind of stuck, I can absolutely help you with that. But I like GoDaddy a lot, and I dig them because they offer 24/7 support. I mean, I call them probably once or twice a week. And while I'm on the phone with them, I figure it out for myself and tell them, okay, never mind. I'm going to go make a YouTube video now to tell other people how to fix this because, like I said, their page builder thing is new. So some of these people, they don't even know. I was on the phone with them for 15 minutes the other day while the girl was going from one manager to another, and then she came back. She had an answer for me. So a little side note, but it's just a great way to get yourself out there. And you're building, with hosting webinars, you're building a massive audience. You're getting so many people to come in and join you live. And then the cool thing about it is that you can record your webinar, right? And then you can replay it. So now you've got it, you're automating your business. Okay. So after hearing all that, it's not so scary, right? It just isn't. It's not scary. It's just massively huge, the kind of things you can do with your business especially with webinars, but between all of that stuff. So to review, okay, I covered how blogging and videos can help you drive traffic to your website organically. I covered how guest posting can make you sound like an expert in your field or niche. And I covered how webinars can can help you to quickly relate to your audience's emotions and get them to buy on the spot by the masses, even if you don't have a list. Now, you can also make your lack of results an asset for you. So if you haven't had results yet, then you're relatable because there are other people out there who also haven't had results yet. Okay. And they're saying to themselves, hey, you know what? I'm just like you. Okay. So it's time for a little Q&A. Okay. So now I want to know what kind of questions do you have? What can I help you with? Okay. Okay, a bunch of people are asking me, so how do I get to work with you? How do I get to work with you? Oh, okay. Okay. This stuff is awesome. I had no idea about guest posting. Very cool. I'm glad I could help with that. Webinars still scare me. I get it. They scare me. Are you kidding me? I get nervous when I go live. I certainly get nervous when I go live, but you just, it's okay. That's just it. It's everybody feels that way, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So live video freaks me out. It does. It's, live video, it's scary. It can be very scary. But like I said, if you're not doing it, then you're losing business to people who are, and that's not fun. You don't want to lose business, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about my KISS method. So my KISS method, I offer 8 modules of training. Okay. We're going to identify your audience, which, trust me, you think you got them identified, but most of the time that's not the case. Okay. In module 2, I'm going to show you how to use Canva and create freemiums of your own value. It's going to be about blogging and how to use affiliate links to help earn more. Module 4 is using Facebook groups to build your business. Trust me, it's not what you think. Module 5, Facebook ad campaigning and how to use your fan page. Module 6, making and editing videos and ranking on YouTube. Module 7, creating a killer webinar. And then module 8, personal development and how keeping your business organized and personal development and how to keep your business organized using Google Drive. Okay. And of course, I have some bonuses. So my bonuses are 1 30-minute one-on-one with me. And by the way, this is something that's only for a very limited time. I'm not going to be offering this going forward. Okay. I'm going to offer you 24/7 access and support to my private Facebook group. Okay. KISS Method Makers. You're going to get weekly coaching calls to go over content and implementation. You're going to get templates for content creation and email. I'm going to get you some scripts to use for email automation. And then you're going to get a content calendar that Trish I will curtail to your business and niche. So you're going to get a content calendar that's for 30 days, Monday through Friday for 4 weeks. And we're going to make sure that you have some sort of content that you can provide via Facebook Live or YouTube video. Because like I said, we're going to make sure that you're providing video pretty regularly, right? At least once a week. Facebook Live at least once a week, but definitely more often than that. And we are going to, we're going to put that together for you. So that's what I'm going to do for you. Okay. So this is an intro price. This is an intro price, and my cart closes Thursday at midnight. Okay. If you want to pay in full, $850. Okay. Or you can pay $150 tonight, then 4 installments of $235. Okay. This is an intro price. This price is going away. Like I said, midnight Thursday night. So this is a very, very low price for what you're going to get. Just to give you an idea, industry leaders right now are charging at least $1,000 more than that. And that's their intro price. That's their special right now. Trust me, I know, because I attend webinars regularly. Okay. I wanted to offer something that was a lot more affordable for people like yourself, especially since the holidays are right around the corner. But the idea here is that within the first month, you're going to earn that right back and then some. Okay, we're going to help you. I'm going to help you 10x your business to a point where you're not freaking out about making money week after week, month after month. That you get it going, you're putting yourself out there, your business is growing, and you're blowing it up. Okay, so with me, feel free to go to http://trishleto.com/check/out/. Okay, so go to this website for me. If you're ready to rock and roll, that'll take you straight to the checkout. And I am going to make sure that your checkout is ready for you to rock and roll. So I'm going to make the assumption that you have no more questions. And that's pretty much it. I hope that this was as enjoyable for you as it was for me to share it. And that's all, folks. So thanks for stopping by and have a wonderful evening.